is interesting here. So let's see. We could see something random and wacky like a Max come out here in this last pickup spot if they want to try and randomly deny this, but instead they're going to go with an ADC of their own. I thought that would be a really awkward last pick there, but it's something we could have potentially seen.
You see Royal having an immediate form of success. They're going to end up getting triple buff 3 of the 4 because they were able to rotate immediately on the backside. Ganja, in the meanwhile, is gonna looks like he's actually gonna be playing that roam Wonder Woman, not something that we see too often, but in the right hands, good things are gonna happen. And there's the right hands that we are talking about. Sebka will find himself very low. It's gonna be an early kill, and again,
D-jump, and again, this Wonder Woman play has been so phenomenal. We hyped up Ganja time and time again. Once again, Sebka.
They're gonna rotate to the bottom side of the map. They're gonna create a little bit of extra pressure onto iFlex. They want towers in Virum.
They want towers and they want kills. The lasso there. Lady Kappa, the way he's able to use his passive to get in and out of these bushes, getting those double autos off, just chunked down the Malik. Oh my, that was beautiful. And then once again, never allowed him to face only one opponent at a time.
And the best part about this is they don't have to acquire a lot of kills. They don't have to go in too crazy. But just as I say that, Ganja will find himself out just a little bit too much. The heals are going to come, but it's not going to be enough. Restless picks up his first.
Full turtle mode. They need to try and make a play here. They need to try and get a pick. I'm really looking for Restless, because at this point, he's that main source of damage.
They're going to have to find some way to get anyone in the back line. Talented player in the meanwhile is going to try to get a little this and that, but Restless will pick up another kill. And the members of Royal misstep, Nova might have a chance.
Nova might have a chance, but it is a slim one here as Ganja is going in, stepping the bracelets of misses are there, but the mid tower is going down as well, so this is the pressure of the cross map. The split push that we do see that Royal is bringing to the table right now, they do have exactly what they came for here, and no member, actually they did give up the Wonder Woman there, but not the end of the world here. They need to make sure they don't give up any more kills. Nice engage there going in from Talented Player though, finding the knock up there and not able to find the kill there onto Sebka. This is actually huge for them right now, getting that crucial kill as they're pushing it now, looking for their second high ground turret.
Damage.
Oh man, this is massive as iFlex is going in, trying to defend, but it's not enough.
Blue defense tower has been gone. They'll lose their life in the process, but all the meanwhile, they will end up still securing themselves.
But I have to look towards the side of Nova, and I have to look to Dark. He has been far too quiet this game. This is not the Violet that we know and love, half-healthing people from across the map. This is what I want to see right now, or it feels like across the map anyway. Her poke has just not been a factor here as they're looking to try and engage. Talented Player with the knock of the red star and the heal is going to be there. They are going to knock down the tower as well, but Preda, with trying to line up the damage, is able to do quite a bit of damage to the backline as well. Nova's actually trying to rally here under the core. Hakai and crew stepping forward, though. iFlex is, though, it's being the splitter here, trying to separate the team, but all the while, Lady Kappa is just running them apart here. The shield is there. Nicely done from the side of Royal, from the side of Nova, I should say. They lose a tower, but they get some kills.
It's a great job by Royal to understand that they weren't going to be able to win that fight, so they had extra spacing than what you would usually see by their backline, explicitly because they knew.
And now they're sitting in a bush. If they find somebody caught out here, oh, this could be huge.
The Dark Slayer's there, but Weiser won't find him. Hello! A hissy fit might not be enough. You're going to have just enough of a heal, but iFlex is going to have to be forced to allow them to disengage. Dark, in the meanwhile, is trying to kite themselves back with Reckless. He has a lot of damage, and so does Dark in the process. So they're able to get themselves back. Hakai and Sevka will find themselves done. So it was a 1-for-1 trade, but Royal will still find themselves on that Dark Slayer.
They are, and they will secure themselves that buff there. Nicely done there. This is the turn they need, and now we have Zenial able to enter the fray going in. The lasso is there on the wall trying to find Restless, and that is the charge to the Wonder Woman. Restless, the melee, the follow-up is there. The damage, iFlex not able to peel the true damage onto Ganja is there, but oh no, look at all the damage following onto the core. The Super Minions are here, and Jump, I believe that will be it. I believe that will likely be game number 1. Royal would have to pull off the most masterful defense. They are trying their best. Lady Kappa and crew there are going in, getting those autos onto the core, and with that, it is going to be GG. Team Royal in convincing fashion, taking game number 1.
Pop into this pick phase at all, because you've already established yourselves some solid side laners. The Zenial, you've got the Omen. It looks like Joker. That could be a Joker side lane. It could be a Joker in the jungle, considering we've seen Nova play Dark both ways, as well as a Thane. So you've got a pretty strong front line. I don't know if Royal even decides to pick up the Superman. I don't think they do.
No, I actually don't think so either. I think we maybe, unless, oh, I mean, you could jungle the Ryoma and you could go with it, but I don't. Maybe this is the situation. Yeah, they are going to do that. Okay, so they are still going to sideline it. I was going to say I would be very surprised if we see a game without a Superman. The world needs Superman, man. I'm just saying. But no, so that's what they're going to go with here. That is still a very strong composition from the side of Royal. That was everything they wanted and then some.
Split push for Royal is extremely powerful. We don't talk too often about the 1-3-1, considering the size of the lanes and the short transitions that teams can have from lane to lane. But with an Omen on one side, with a Superman on the other, as well as some pretty quick taking abilities with the Lumbar, as well as the Ryoma and the Tulin, Royal's composition looks great.
Yeah, I mean,
can you imagine, honey? I love you. Thanks for the wedding. Oh, BT Dubs, hang on, I need to go play this game real quick.
Hey, and hopefully, if she gets it, I mean.
They're having their support players preemptively join the fray on the mark. You can see Y01 as well as Dark there immediately. You're going to have a little bit of a fight break out. The Abyssal Dragon will find itself very low, but it will end up forcing the reset as the fights have happened. Lady Cap has joined the fray, but he's forced to go around the mark because Nova has done a great job at securing themselves a nice little effort. Kappa will end up punching down Dark, sending him to the gray screen. Great play in these counter-jungling efforts here by Nova.
Yeah, I was going to say, despite the fact that the kill the advantage is coming in here, we do have a nice, pretty much gold parity here as Ganja can be the try to target, but actually great peel Hakai, and that's the Red Stallion going in Dark, the follow-up there, but pushing him back into the tower. That Superman is such a threat. There is a reason the tower.
That is where this L'Oreal is going to shine in these team fights.
It is indeed, but it's going to be hard to shine when you're getting pushed around by a Superman. The nice dodge, though. We do have the Injure Hakai sending out in no man's land, and he's going to fall as we do have that damage reduction coming in from that Zenial. The pushback from Superman is not going to be enough. Once again, the speeding bullet is there. You just look at him. You see him standing tall with that Kryptonian strength, putting them out of position. We are just going to see a swift 2-0, but Nova is showing they have the maturity, they have the fortitude, the strength of will to come back and survive in game number 2, going toe-to-toe with a team that just demolished them. And now it is Ganja, the target here, forced to use everything to try and escape, but it's not enough.
Great rotation by Nova to understand that the team wasn't there. Hakai, meanwhile, is going to be able to pick himself a kill up onto Dark. Dark pushing himself a little bit too far, too close for comfort. Denalians, meanwhile, is going to have all sort of the protection, and there comes the Superman. Wave is going to be able to be coming in. You've got a little bit of CC coming at a Y01, but meanwhile, Hakai's going to say, nope, that's going to be mine. Lady Kappa will run in front just long enough to get himself that flying mode and force Y01 back. Sevs is going to have to be, of course, to join the fray. Denalians as well as Hounded players are going to come in, so all of the effort that you had coming out of Y01 to defend that turret will result in the tower going down in the meanwhile, as well as his death. Being hit here by Hakai. He's going to be able to go in. He's going to have a nice little engage coming out of 0-1, but Ganja will be on the back line, but here comes Lady Kappa.
Lady Kappa is going in Restless Fountain in the middle of the enemy team. The rest of the support is trying to follow up there. The Endure is there, but no! Going to be taken down despite the healing coming in from Zenial as well. That is a massive pickup coming from the side of Royal. They're just splitting them apart right now, trying to take the Nuncepticus on the back line, pissed around though by that Superman, the re-engage the Malleus, but it is not nearly enough as the team has split the engage from Royal.
Now that this is a spot that we've seen them in before, getting themselves the Slayer, getting themselves the inner ring as an advantage, but it's going to be able to take the turret as Sivka decides to go in on the back line.
Sevka is actually getting pushed out there by Lady Kappa. Not his call at all, as you can see him just getting shoved around and Jump. I think
Guys,
this is
no.
going to be, no!
Hello?
This is, hello team? Team, this is not where you want to be. And Jump, I think this is the difference maker. You asked for Royal to show you their aggression, and this is what they can do. You can't siege a high ground against a Superman. That is why this is the most contested hero in the game. Don't give up the Superman because he just will not allow you to stay up there and be safe. Look at the initiation, the follow-up, the Omen, the damage that's there. The high ground tower is going to drop as well here. Ganja might one more. Ooh, barely going to survive.
Made it where you get 80% high ground tower reduction without the minions, and so that's going to force Royal a little bit of a rebuttal. But in the meanwhile, that rebuttal is going to be short-lived as it is going to be the clean ace. And with that, you're going to have the minions on the tower. And just like that, Royal might have found themselves a slow start, but Royalty reigns supreme as the victors come out of Team Royal.